Daisy, buttermellow. Turn this stupid fat... Yellow. Wingardium Leviosa. Keep going, mate. Don't give up. 9 to 8.
Niffler!
Cornish pixies!
Centaur!
What do you... Now you're in trouble.
Incendiary!
Expulso!
Monster Book!
Nebula! Incarcerate!
Inflatus! Niffler!
Orb of water!
Centaur!
Cornish pixie this! Expulso!
Incendio! Monster Blood! Niffler! Centaur!
Incarcerate! Cornish pixies!
Monster Book!
What do you want? Now you're in trouble.
Potato totality. Don't worry, I'll handle this. Buzzbo!
I'll get you for this.
Bludgeon!
Niffler! Oh, come on!
Expulso! Incarcerate! Nebula!
Monster Book! Inflation!
Cornish pixies!
Buzzbo! Blood! Niffler!
Expulso!
I've always fancied myself an... All right, everyone. We're in this together now.
Incarcerate! Nebula! Allah Allah.
A pistol. Centaur.
Cornish pixies. Incarcerate. What are you?
Now you're in that bubble.
Thunderbird. Nebulous. Expulso.
Nista.
Cornish pixies.
I'll get you for this.
Incarcerate. Thunderbird.
Nifla.
Cornish pixies.
What are you? Now you're in trouble.
Nebulous.
I'll get you for this.
Incarcerate. Expulso.
Alchemy. Bombastic bomb. Nifla.
Thunderbird. Cornish pixies.
Centaur.
I'll get you for this.
Nebulous.
Monster book.
Incarcerate.
Alchemy.
Expulso.
I've always fancied. All right, everyone, we're in this together now.
Thunderbird.
Aquamenti.
Cornish pixies.
Nifla. Centaur.
Orb of water.
Monster book.
Incarcerate. Expulso.
Essence of Dickney.
Nebulous.
Nifla.
Cornish pixies. Thunderbird.
Aquamantula venom. Monster book.
Bludgeon.
Centaur.
Cornish pixies.
Nip that.
Incarcerous.
Warning you. Now you're in.
Apogno. Expulso.
Acromantula venom.
I'll get you
Centaur.
for this. I'll get you for this.
Cornish pixies.
Nip that.
Thunderbird.
Centaur.
Apogno. Expulso. Nebula.
Acromantula venom.
Incarcerous.
Monster book.
Cornish pixies.
Nip that.
Apogno.
I'm always fine. All right, everyone. We're in this together
Also.
now.
Spiders.
Centaur.
Centaur.
Incarcerous.
Acromantula venom.
Cornish pixies.
Monster book.
Apogno. Expulso.
Nip that.
Centaur.
Spiders.
Nebula. Incarcerous.
Centaur.
Apogno. Expulso.
You're starting an art club, Lottie?
I'm trying to, but so far the response has been less than enthusiastic. Some seem interested in picking up a brush, but the second I mention researching the Hogwarts portraits, their eyes always glaze over.
You just have to show them how interesting it can be. Know of any portraits with tragic backstories, depictions of unsung heroes?
Come to think of it, yes. If you're not too busy, could I take you on the rounds to get your feedback on a few options? I'm quickly realizing that my idea of interesting is very different from most.
Of course, Lottie. Anything to help get your art club off the ground. Let me drop off my books and I'll meet back up with you. Huh?
Ah! Oh, you're here. What do you think of this painting?
I think... Well, if I'm being frank, I think it's quite soppy. Sorry.
I could see how you'd feel that way at first glance, but why don't you take a closer look?
Are there two wands in her hand?
Yes, good catch. This is a portrait of Etheldrada Bloodworth, who discovered that her fiancé was pursuing the dark arts in order to get revenge against the Muggles, who killed his mother in the witch hunts. It depicts the moment immediately after she was forced to raise her wand against him.
I can't imagine how conflicted poor Etheldrada must have felt. It's no wonder
I've always said that we can learn a lot about the past, present, and even the future from portraits, if we're willing to listen.
Well said, young witch. It has been quite some time since a student took such interest in us portraits. Not since that Simon Talmadge lad, I believe.
Simon? Did you say Simon?
Gosma, you know who Lady Etheldrada's talking about?
Oh yes, we're the best of friends. Or rather we were, 183 years ago. Oh, for some reason, everyone tends to suddenly remember stuff they have to do when I come around. But not Simon. We talk and play for hours. I even showed him my third favorite hiding spot. The one hidden behind the painting of...
Wait a moment. Did you say there's a secret room?
Not just a room, a whole...
That sounds perfect for your art club, Lottie. If you tell people that you meet Gossamer, where exactly is this hiding spot of yours?
I'll show you. Come, come. This is it! Behind this painting is a corridor full of rooms, each grander than the last. Though it seems different from what I remembered.
This is exactly what I need to drum up interest in my art club, Gosma. So, how do we get in?
Sorry, I just can't shake the feeling that something's missing from this painting. Now, what did you say again?
I asked how we get the painting to open up.
Oh, that? Haven't a clue.
How do you not know? It's your third favorite hiding spot, isn't it?
Yes, but it's not as if I've actually had to use the door, being a portrait and all. Though I do vaguely recall Simon placing an enchantment on the portrait to keep Telltales out.
I wonder if you have to say a password or perform some sort of action to enter, like you do to get into the house common rooms.
Why don't we ask the nearby portraits if they remember anything? If Simon's as memorable as Etheldrada made him seem, it's possible we...
Simon Talmadge? I always thought the boy was a bit off. Once I caught he kept mumbling the Hogwarts school motto, Draco Domiens Nunquam Titilandus, over and over to himself. I thought he had gone mad. I cannot say I was surprised when I heard...
What do you mean? What had happened to him?
Oh, excuse me. I think I heard someone calling my name.
Yes! Simon Talmadge and his friends came here often. A rather eclectic lot, if my memory serves. It's my understanding that they commandeered the hidden space behind the painting for their clubhouse.
Do you have any idea how they were able to get in?
The only thing I can recall is that the sleeping dragon in the painting would snort flame every time they entered, as if laughing.
Oh, that's right! There was a sleeping dragon in this...
Simon Talmadge. Now there's a name I haven't heard in ages. Poor lad had such a hard time fitting in, and the other kids bullied him for it. Got so desperate for someone to confide in that he made friends with us. Of Of course, being seen talking to portraits only made him an even bigger target.
Those gits even destroyed. He was so excited.
Gwydion Idris. Scamp if I ever saw one. Always did the opposite of what he was told. Always managed to rope Simon into doing the same too. He was real charismatic, and...
So we know that this painting used to be a landscape before that Simon had a notoriously rebellious friend, and that he was overheard mumbling Draco Dormiens Nunquam Titilandis while viewing the painting. Everything seems to point to the dragon being the key to getting inside, but where could it be?
Perhaps it's been hidden. Let's take a closer look.
Oh,
Oh, the sleeping dragon's back.
But unfortunately, the passageway's still locked. What do you think we should do next?
One of the portraits reported here is Draco Dormiens Numquam Titilandis. Draco Dormiens Numquam Titilandis. Draco Dormiens Numquam Titilandis.
Maybe you're not... Oh, the sleeping dragon's back.
But unfortunately, the passageway's still locked. What?
Draco Dormiens Numquam Titilandis translates to never tickle a sleeping dragon. Knowing that Simon deliberately chose to paint a sleeping dragon, and that he had a rebellious streak, I think the key to opening the...
It worked.
Agreed.
Well, what did... It's empty? Well, that can't be! Last time I was here, it was full of Simon's paintings, Gwydion's experiments, Jessamine's half-dressed mannequins, Nemesine's photographs.
I'm so sorry, Gossamer, but it has been almost 200 years.
You don't understand! This place was never supposed to change.
If you don't mind me asking, what exactly was this place?
It was our clubhouse. No, not just that. It was our place. Where no one would bother, we could do whatever we wanted here.
So it was a safe space?
Actually, now that I think about it, that's exactly what Gwydion called it when he pitched the idea to Simon. A safe space for anyone who doesn't belong. Originally, it was just for...
No wonder this place means so much to you.
I never really thought about it like that, but yes. Yes, I suppose it was, wasn't it? It was supposed to be here for anyone who needed it, long after we were gone. I suppose that's why it's so sad to see it empty like this. I never even got to say goodbye to everyone.
Poor Gossamer. I wish there was something we could do to cheer him up.
What if we cleaned the place up?
What's this?
That's a great idea. Let's do it now so we can surprise...
Ah,
What's this?
We noticed how upset seeing this place run...
it's not much, but we hope...
It does. Thank you, you two.
You know, Gossamer, I've been thinking. Instead of dwelling on the past, why don't you start looking ahead to the future? Why not carry on where you left off and help a new generation of Hogwarts students create a place where they can be themselves?
You mean get this place up and running again? I'm going to try my best to make it an even more welcoming place than before. But I'm probably going to need your help, if you don't mind.
Of course we don't mind, Gossamer. It sounds fun.
Well, I mind.
Simon? You're a ghost? And you look as you did when I last saw you. But wait, wouldn't that mean...
I don't want to talk about it. And I don't want you here. Any of you. Leave.
I don't understand. Is this some sort of joke? Did I do something wrong? Are you mad at me?
No, it's not. Things change. People change.
Maybe we should just go. We can always find somewhere else to...
No! This place was Gwydion's dream. Not somewhere else. Here. Don't you remember, Simon? Don't you still want to see his dream through?
Look around you, Gossamer. Everyone and everything is gone. This place has long been forgotten.
It is not. Not as long as we're still here to see it through.
It probably will be hard work, but Gossamer's our friend. We'll do whatever it takes to help him achieve his goal.
Simon, are you really prepared to just abandon Gwydion's dream like this?
Bah. Do what you want, but leave me out.
The Simon I knew was never so cynical. He'd never just give up like that. What happened to him after I was sealed away?
Like this secret clubhouse, time seems to have done a number on him.
Don't worry, Gossamer. Once we start fixing this place up, he'll come round.
I hope so.
Daisy, Button. Turn this stupid fat rat yellow. Wingardium Leviosa. Keep going, mate. Don't give up. Knight to H3. Sunshine, Daisy, Buttermellow. Turn this stupid fat rat yellow. Wingardium Leviosa. Keep going, mate. Don't give up. Knight to H3. Sunshine, Daisy, Buttermellow. Turn this stupid fat rat yellow. Wingardium Leviosa. Keep going, mate. Don't give up. Knight to H3. Sunshine, Daisy, Buttermellow. Turn this stupid fat rat yellow. Wingardium Leviosa.
There you are. Well, I've come up with a brilliant plan that's sure to get through to him.
Am I missing something, or is this just an empty wall?
The wall's empty now, but it used to be where Simon hung up his favorite and most prized paintings. I'm not sure what happened to all of them, but some have got to still be here at Hogwarts. If I track those down and hang them back up, I'm sure it'd mean a lot to him. Do you think you two could help me find Simon's missing paintings and bring them back here? I'd do it myself, but being a portrait makes that challenging, to say the least.
Of course, Gossamer. That's what friends are for. Besides, I've admittedly gotten rather invested in Simon's story. So, where should we start?
Simon had a lot of favorites. A portrait of former Minister of Magic Josephina Flint standing on her head. A painting of a unicorn grazing in the forest. A tapestry of a noble dragon slaying a corrupt knight. But I think we should start with the inflated girl portrait he painted in his 3rd year. He always seemed particularly fond of it. To tell you the truth, I found it a bit odd and couldn't understand why Simon favored it when he painted much more beautiful portraits. But if any of his paintings are going to knock him out of his funk, it's that one. I know I've seen it around the castle somewhere recently. I just can't remember where
Why don't we ask some of the other portraits? They were a big help to us before, and a peculiar portrait like that one is bound to be memorable.